In a marketplace community today, every day, thousands of cancer patients, they need a ride to treatment, but some may not even have a way to get there. So Celeste Lauer is here from the American Cancer Society, and she is going to tell us about a way that we have come up with a solution, huh?
That's right.
Good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Before we get into this, do you have a pet?
I do.
Uh-huh. And what do you have?
I have a Shorkie named Lucy.
Aw, spoiled rotten?
Of course.
Plenty of gifts?
Yes.
That's our question today on our Marketplace Media. Oh, I know I do the same thing. But let's get into our other, our other hearts are pulled toward, at this time of year especially, people who need some help. And what the American Cancer Society is doing is interesting. I guess you don't think about. People need a way to get to and from treatments.
That's right. Right after financial assistance, transportation is one of the most requested services cancer patients are calling and seeking out. So at the American Cancer Society, we have a free transportation program that uses volunteers as drivers to help get those patients to and from their medical related appointments.
So how does it take place? You pick up a phone, you make a call? How does that work?
That's right. Well, the patient will call the American Cancer Society. We have our National Cancer Information Center call center that will take calls 24/7, 365 for any need that they may have. So transportation being one of them.
Okay.
So once we get a request for a transportation need, we use volunteer drivers to help pick up those rides and take the patient to and or from that appointment or appointments.
So who covers the cost of that?
The volunteer driver uses their own car and their own gas.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Is it tough for the patients to be able to schedule these things? Are there enough vehicles? Are you in need of more?
We are. Actually, that's why I'm here today, is really to help get more volunteers into the program. We really need more drivers. This past year, I think we had to turn down 106 rides.
Oh boy.
Which is a lot, and if you think about that and what patients need and how they need to get to and from treatment to get better and stay on that course of treatment plan, we really need more drivers. The more the better that can help get those patients to and from those treatments.
And how do you qualify to be a driver?
To be a driver, you obviously need to have your own serviceable, hopefully presentable vehicle. You need to be between the ages of 18 and 85. And a lot of the appointments are going to be Monday through Friday during normal business hours. So it's really going to be somebody that has time during the day or a flexible working schedule that is able to help get to those appointments.
Now, you don't need a medical background, right? I mean, because yeah, that would be a concern, I think, maybe, that what if somebody needed something and I wouldn't know how to give it to them?
You don't need a medical background, and we screen the patients. We make sure they're completely ambulatory, so it really is a curb-to-curb service. So you wouldn't have to be in that position of helping a patient except for just picking them up and taking them to where they need to go. But you do need to be compassionate, you need to be friendly, you need to be punctual. And this is a program that a lot of people that are drawn to it or really have some sort of affinity to cancer and either were a survivor themselves or maybe helped a neighbor or a loved one in the past and understand how important it is to get those rides to their treatment.
Yeah, because you know, you think about how many ways you'd like to get involved with charity, and oftentimes you feel like you need to write a big check and you can't. This is something you can do hands-on and give back immediately. And you've got a full tank of gas anyway. That's great. So how do they get a hold of you?
Well, they can call the National Cancer Information Center number at 1-800-227-2345 for more information. They can visit our website at cancer.org. And then we also have online trainings available, so if anybody is really, really interested in wanting to get started, they can go to volunteerlearning.cancer.org and look at the new driver training program that we have. So it's about an hour of their time online if they wanted to get started today.
And is it different hospitals?
Yep, it's different hospitals,
wherever
they're willing to travel. So that's the other thing with the program. It's based on the driver's preference, wherever they're willing to travel to, but a lot of our major medical facilities and then smaller doctors' offices in the area.
That's awesome. Well, what a great way to give back.
Thank you.
That's perfect. And get a hold of them. So, and I'll do you a favor and not do that because I'm a horrible driver.
Oh, no.
But we'll leave it to the professionals, or at least the great volunteers. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Appreciate
for having
it.
me.
Merry Christmas.
You too.